So Coach Dana today is going to talk about how to get faster. And she is letting me introduce the video. Through the course of her talk today, I think she's going to introduce concepts like fast twitch muscle. When she does, listen for words like cheetah and sprint and all that kind of stuff. And then she's going to talk about slow twitch muscle. And when she does, listen for words like turtle, maybe sloth or slug. You're not really a sloth or a slug if you have slow twitch muscle. It's just how God made you, and you can optimize it and actually get faster. And one of the techniques that I know she's going to talk about is strength training. Strength training can help you get faster, and specifically that means hills. Lots of hills. She loves hills. She's going to talk about all kinds of things to do on hills. But my favorite by far is jetpacks.
No. I am not going to talk about jetpacks. I'm not going to talk about jetpacks.
Let me kind of go back and let me kind of go back and get another running start at that, right? Because she doesn't like that. So we're gonna talk about hills, and then finally she's gonna talk about one sure way to get faster, which is to ride a zebra. And a zebra is so awesome because you have the element of surprise at the finish line. People don't know it, and it's really fast and it's really cool. And
how do you come up with this? No. I am not going to tell you to ride a zebra. That's enough. Hi, and welcome back. If you haven't already given me your top goal, at least your top goal, if not your top 3 goals, and if you have not already watched the video from before talking about goals, then stop this video now and go back and do those things. The link to the last video will be in the comments below or in the description below. If you have come up with your 5 action steps, then make sure that you've communicated those with me if possible. Many of you said that one of your goals was to get faster. Now, faster could be a comparison to what you were a week ago. It could be a comparison to what you were a year ago, or it could be a comparison to other people who show up to race. I am not going to talk about comparison in races in this video. This whole Getting Faster series will probably take me, I don't know, at least 3 or 4 videos to get through so that the video doesn't end up being too long. But the bottom line is, if you want to get faster, you have to work harder today than you have been working in the past. Now, the process to get faster for anything, whether it's swimming, biking, running, or even transitions, is pretty much the same. I'm gonna focus more on running rather than trying to talk about every single thing that you could get faster at. The one thing you probably don't need to try to get faster at is brushing your teeth. You need to brush your teeth for 2 minutes, morning and night. So first of all, being fast is largely dependent on genetics. There are 2 main types of skeletal muscle. That's the muscle that moves your body, that moves your skeleton. That's fast twitch and slow twitch. Say that 3 times fast. Fast twitch muscle fibers, as the name implies, will help you have explosive power and will help you be faster. They are also very prone to fatigue. Slow twitch muscles are less prone to fatigue. You don't get quite as tired quite as fast. So if you have a lot of slow twitch muscles, you are more geared toward endurance sport rather than something like sprinting. You're born usually with more of one type than the other. Some people, I guess really a lot of people are born with about the same amount, but you're really fast runners or you're really explosively powerful athletes have more fast twitch muscles. Your really long distance endurance runners or your endurance sport enthusiasts will have more slow twitch muscles. They can do something athletic for a very long time without being as fatigued. Although you can't change one type of muscle fiber into another type of muscle fiber, you can train to your strengths. And what I mean by that is a cheetah and a sloth are very different genetically. The sloth cannot train to be a cheetah, but both of them can train to be a little faster than what they were. So that word faster, as I said earlier, can mean faster than you currently are. It can be faster than what you were a year ago, or it can be faster than other people who show up to race. I am not going to talk about being faster than other people who show up to race in this particular video. It involves a lot of things that you don't have any control over. So I'm not going to talk about that today. I'm really going to just focus on the process that you can take to become faster than you currently are. Now this is important. Someone who has not been consistently working out can get faster just by being consistent. You don't have to add any special workouts. You don't have to do anything specific. You just have to do the workout. You just have to do the thing you're trying to become faster at consistently on a regular basis, often, more than once a month, more than once a week. You have to do it often enough that your body gets used to doing that thing. If you've been largely sedentary for a while, the simple act of going out and consistently training will take you really far. If you haven't been running and you go out today and you time yourself on a quarter mile or a half mile run, and then you consistently run from now until next month, and you go time yourself again, chances are very high, all things being equal, that you'll be faster just by being consistent. However, if you've been training smartly and consistently for a while, like 6 to 8 weeks, and you feel like you're doing really all you can without special specific workouts, it's going to take more effort. You're going to have to work harder than what you currently are to get faster at that thing you're trying to do. That's because there's a continuum of capability. And if you've been working smartly and consistently and you've been doing all you feel like you can do, you are probably at the top of what you think your game is right now. So let me explain. This is your range of ability. On this side is you untrained. You haven't been working out at all. On the other side is you working with an Olympic level coach who can squeeze out every drop of ability you have by giving the most optimized workouts. You would also be eating optimally and sleeping perfectly. You would have lower stress in the rest of your life. I'm talking this is the absolute best that you are personally capable of. It's much easier to get from here on the low end to here about midway than it is to get from here midway to here about 3/4 of the way up. And it's very, very hard to get anywhere past here. Now keep in mind, I'm not talking about how you rank in races. That's largely dependent on who shows up to race on that particular day. I'm talking about your personal level of capability. The way to get from here on the low end to here, about average, is just simply consistent training. You don't need special workouts. You just need to consistently train at that thing you're trying to become faster at. The way to get to this level is to add in special workouts like hills and sprint work, and maybe even some strength training and plyometrics. I'm going to talk about that in another video. The way to get to this level is to not only have special workouts, but have some very special recovery techniques. You need really good sleep, really good nutrition, but most importantly, the way to get anywhere is to have determination, to have a strong desire to do better than what you're currently doing. If you want to get faster and you haven't been consistently training, then that's your first step. Consistently train. That doesn't mean train for the same thing every single day. That just means to consistently train in an optimized manner. If you have been consistently training, then stay tuned. What's coming up is really for you. Like I always say, don't wait to have a good day. Make it a great day. Now my dog is barking at something, growling. He's kind of growling at something. I think the FedEx man just drove by. Oh, yeah, there's the FedEx man. So the dog has to protect us. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but my neighbor has decided to blow the grass off of her driveway. I think really she's just trying to figure out what it is that I'm doing talking into the phone. If you have come up with your top 5 actions, that's not the thing. This whole getting faster. Fast twitch muscles, as the name implies, will help you to be faster. Fast twitch, oh my goodness. Now this is important. Someone who has been, now this is important. Someone who has not been consistently working out, someone who's spent a long time working out will be able to get faster. Now this is important. However, if you have been training for a while, working really hard, working smartly and consistently on becoming faster at that thing you are trying to be faster at, it's gonna take a little effort. No. You don't need special workouts, you just need consistent training. You need to consistently do the thing you're trying to do to get faster. You don't need special training. You don't need special workouts. You just need to consistently train at that thing you want to be faster at. You don't need special workouts. You just need to consistently train at that thing you're trying to become faster at. At that thing you're trying... You don't need special workouts. Oh my gosh. But the way to get from about average to anywhere above that, the way to get from about average to, about 3/4 of the way down that continuum. So if you want to get faster and you haven't been consistently training, that's your first thing. That's your first step. If you want to get faster and you haven't been consistently training, that's your first step. Consistently train. Smartly train. Doesn't mean go out and do that thing every single day. You should not be running every single day. You could probably ride your bike every day, but riding your bike and training for a race are two totally different things. You could go out and walk every day, but you wouldn't want to train for a race by running. That's too much. So if you want to get faster and you haven't been consistently training, That's your first step. Consistently train. That doesn't mean go out and do that thing every single day. You wouldn't run every single day. You could actually ride your bike every day, but I'm not talking about just riding for fun. I started to say riding to your friend's house, but you better not be going to your friend's house because we're supposed to be staying at home. But maybe you're riding your bike. Oh, I don't want to say that. That just means to consistently train in a there's a person walking by with a baby stroller. Really?